Oh, don't you dare touch that dial. You're listening to KAOP AM 1045. My name is Danny.
I'm Joseph.
And you're listening to Accents on Purpose, a weekly radio show where we cover the music scene of Seattle, the Pacific Northwest, and beyond.
Whew.
Joseph, how are you doing today?
I could not be doing better, Danny. How are you?
You know, funny thing happened when I was heading over to Granada Studios, where we record our radio show.
Every week.
Every week, corner of 20th and Church, deep in the heart of Capitol Hill. So I stopped by the convenience store nearby to buy some beer because, you know, lately Craft Services has been fucking up and not getting the beer that I want.
Craft Services is just Gary making sandwiches.
I know.
In the break room.
And he hasn't been buying the beer that I want. Apparently he thinks I'm drinking too much. But, so I was in line. There's like a person in front of me. And it's just like a convenience store. And whatever movie the person was watching, the person who works there was like people like screaming and like you know, like when a microphone has a lot of wind on it, like the way it sounds. And it was that. And then the guy in front of me was like, "Oh man, it's a pretty good movie." And the person behind the counter was like, "Yeah." And then just at that moment, it stopped and it started going like this.
What movie was it?
And it was
like a slowed down record.
Just like this. And so the person in front of me paid and walked away. And then I walked up and I looked to see what the guy was watching. And he was watching YouTube. And it said UFO mothership lands. And people record it. And so at that point, it was like they'd shown like the video once, but now they were showing it so that like they can point out the details of the flying UFO. And it was just so really funny. And then so the whole time I was making my purchase, it was like, look at that. And it was really weird.
Yeah, but the TV that they have in there is really nice. It's nicer than the store. He
wasn't watching it on the TV. He had a laptop.
Oh, they have like a TV up in the corner. That's like surprisingly nice.
It is surprisingly nice. I've made some offers on that, but they have not taken them. But enough about that. Let's introduce our guests. Okay. This week, we are lucky to have Seattle's hottest band, Childbirth. We have all three members. Can you introduce yourself and say your name and what you play?
Oh, yeah. I'm Bree, and I play bass guitar.
I'm Stacy, and I play the drums.
I'm Julia, and I sing and play guitar.
Thanks for coming out.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so now, the rumor has it that when you first started the band, you said you were only going to be together 9 months and break up. Is that true?
Yeah, we really were.
That's true, but then we got pregnant again.
Yeah.
Well, that's called Irish twins, when there's 2 births within 1 year. Ever heard that phrase?
Yeah,
I've never heard that phrase. That sounds like an old person's phrase.
I was an Irish twin, or whatever.
This time we didn't even know we were pregnant. The second time? Yeah.
It's true. The first time we
just popped out.
So wait, so at 9 months, was there a decision like, oh shit, we said we're only going to do this 9 months, but this is fun, we should keep going? Or you just forgot that you said that?
We tested positive for another baby.
Tested positive.
We decided to just start a family.
Yeah. I think the 9 month thing, we were really into gimmicks and spreading rumors and things like that.
I think our tape did come out after 9 months, though. I think it was like
it
9
was
months.
It was on the dot.
Yeah, on the dot.
And then you felt like you had to keep playing shows because you had a tape out?
We never were not going to keep being a band.
That's a rumor.
Yeah.
It was fun to say.
Rumors.
It was fun to say we were going to have a dramatic breakup after 9 months.
Were you planning on breaking up on stage?
I think we were going to...
I think we wanted to have somebody give birth live on stage during our record release.
But
Chop Suey was being real lame about it.
Super weird about it. And then I wanted to have like a projection with someone doing the... an ultrasound projected.
Oh, yeah, live ultrasound.
A live ultrasound. And I had a couple pregnant friends that were all uptight about that.
And then we put together a video of different birth scenes to have playing behind us from like YouTube videos. But after like 30 seconds of watching them, I couldn't handle it.
It'd be weird to go to a hospital and be like, is there a way we can rent?
Yeah.
Or we want to have a
ultrasound equipment.
Yeah.
That's really expensive too. So
wait, why do you know that?
Because my stepdad works for the Siemens Corporation, which makes ultrasounds.
Oh, so you can hook them up.
Oh my God.
Maybe, yeah.
What kind of discount are we talking? Like 50%?
It's still like.
Or can we just like drive your car up there at midnight and take one out of the window?
I'll talk. You know what? I'll talk to him. I'll get back to
lying.
you. I'm not lying about this at all. He works at the Siemens building in Issaquah, Washington.
Get him on the horn.
Yeah. Do you want me to call
Get
him?
him on the horn. Yeah, can we call in?
Yeah.
Have him, yeah.
Gary, can you pull up his number? Can you call and see if
Gary should not have my stepdad's number. I wish Gary would stop going through my phone.
Gary has everyone's phone number. So your band, outside of, you guys were notorious in Seattle, but you kind of became bigger outside of Seattle.
Notorious.
Once you released the video for I Only Fucked You As a Joke. Now, I read in an interview that like you got really annoyed that people kept asking you like, is that about me? Quick question.
I want to know who's asking you that.
No, wait, quick question. You have a new song called I'm More Fertile Than You. Has anyone asked you if that's about them?
No, but I'm sure that a lot of women are really insecure about it. A lot of women are worried about their fertility these days.
One of my pregnant friends that wouldn't do the ultrasound on stage, she was gonna come hang out. She was like 9 months pregnant, and she was gonna come to our EMP show. And I told her we were gonna dedicate that song to her, and she was like, "I'm actually not more fertile than you, or fertile at all. I had a really hard time getting pregnant."
Oh, sad.
And then she didn't come because of the baby kicking or something.
So she's less fertile than me.
She is less.
Well, I don't know how fertile.
So the song's still true.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that I'm really fertile.
Yeah, probably.
So would you say that she was like really offended by the song?
Yes. I could only assume.
Yeah.
Do you meet a lot of people?
I find that funny. It took me a long time to get pregnant.
Do you find people that are offended by your songs?
Some people are really offended by I Only
really,
Fucked You As a
yeah.
Joke.
Actually, when we were joking around about writing that song, one night we ran it by a couple of our dude friends, and they seemed horrified.
They were like, "That's so mean."
Yeah. And we were like, "We gotta write this song."
I don't see it as mean at all. I think it's pretty funny.
People take it really personally.
They're like, "Do girls do that?"
Do
They're
girls
like
do
questioning
that?
like everyone they've ever had sex with. They're like, "Was
Yeah.
it all a joke?"
Wow.
Well, so
That's fine.
a couple episodes ago, we had Pete on talking about Pizza Fest, and we're going through all the bands that were playing, and you folks obviously played Pizza Fest. And so when it came up that you were playing, somehow we started talking about that song,
Mm-hmm.
and I was asking Pete and Kennedy if anyone had ever fucked them as a joke, and I think Kennedy said yes.
Yeah, he said I think everyone.
Yeah. But I said I don't think that's happened to me, but I think that someone maybe fucked me as like a wake up call. Like they're like, okay, I finally have hit rock bottom.
So it's like not a joke at all. It's quite serious.
Yeah. And so then they start the 12 steps the next day.
Oh God, this is one of the bleakest episodes we've ever had so far.
Getting dark.
I Only Fucked You As a Wake Up Call.
Yeah. Sequel.
So now you have a new you have a record coming out, right? Because your first release was a tape.
Vinyl.
Yeah, we're releasing some yellow vinyl on
Yellow
Suicide
vinyl.
Squeeze Records in October.
Dishwashing glove yellow.
Yeah. When we were designing the cover, we were doing a lot of drinking white wine with like dishwashing gloves, and like cleaning products were involved, and so to match
Matches the glove.
the dishwashing
Cover,
glove,
yeah.
the vinyl's yellow.
Real good look.
Yeah.
We care about aesthetics.
Yeah, it's very
It
important.
really
to us.
helps you keep like a good handle on the wine glass too.
Yeah, it's like has that weird traction on it.
You can fill up the wine glass 30% more than you would
Yeah, without spilling.
without spilling.
You can't afford not to wear them.
Yeah.
30% more, so you've done the math.
Yes.
Wait,
Approximately.
We dabble in math.
Yeah. I don't know.
Are you sponsored by a dishwashing glove company? Because it seems like
We
we
should be.
Name one dishwashing glove company.
I would love to get sponsored by
did she
Swiffer.
Swiffer?
Oh yeah,
Great.
dishes.
Yeah.
I love
Ooh.
Swiffer.
I got really.
We still have to do that music video.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
I got
a really
real.
good music video
I got
idea.
real high, and I bought into like the Swiffer like commercials. I was watching on Hulu. It was like this like elderly like man who like was having so much trouble with his like mop, and I was like really related to it.
Was that part black and white, and then the Swiffer part was all?
And it was
it comes across the screen with
and
color.
then I like paused what I was doing and bought a Swiffer, and then forgot about it, and then it came, and I was like, what?
This,
Do you have a Swiffer now?
Yeah, I have a Swiffer at Spruce House.
this episode of Accidents on Purpose brought to you by Swiffer.
I wonder how many Hulu commercials have that effect on people. Like they're stoned watching, something on Hulu. They see the commercial, like, I need that when it arrives, and they're like, I don't need that.
I'm very impressionable.
So that commercial was relevant to you.
Yes, it was.
Has any of you bought anything else impulsively, not realized it until it arrived the next, or whatever it arrived?
Oh,
Yeah, I do a lot of
All the
like
time.
online shopping when I'm stoned and have weird surprises coming.
Yeah,
up.
it's
it's
just
kind of
like-
fun. It's like
You're like,
It's like
velvet
Christmas.
overalls.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
a weird like water pick. And then
Wait, it was weird because it was a water pick, or
it was just
a
weird because I didn't
water
remember
pick?
buying it.
Okay, I thought it was like,
I was
you
like,
got
oh,
it.
I guess
This
I
water
did
pick
get
is
that.
weird.
I gotta be honest. What's a water pick?
Cleans your teeth.
Oh.
Like at the dentist.
Oh.
I don't know what that is either.
It shoots the
Okay,
water.
it's
We
like
were talking
water
about
shooter.
flossing, and we are like, it's so hard.
Wait, so you got one of those?
I got one. It's
How
like
much is that?
$27.
Whoa.
And I
Maybe I
made
should get that. It feels
I-
kind of good.
I got
Kind of
it.
amazing.
Yeah, it's the best part.
How do you hook it up?
it works cool. You fill it up with water, but then
It works cool.
I didn't. I was
Wait,
like,
so does it come with water?
I was like, I'm absolutely not gonna read these instructions. And
Is it too hard to?
I like pressed the power on, and I was just like, what the fuck? It's not going on. But I guess it waits 5 seconds before it like
Oh yeah, that makes
to
sense.
let you like situate it. But I was like, what the fuck? And then it just like started like squirting water all over my bathroom and in my like eye, and I was just like freaking out. And then I made a huge mess. I don't know. But other than that, it's great.
It'd be funny that like you don't have a fire extinguisher, but you have
Your water pick?
Yeah, and you're trying to put out a fire.
It's like really, it's like shoots it really like intensely,
Forcefully.
forcefully.
Yeah.
Would you say it's more or less powerful than a super soaker?
I would say faster, but with less water.
Would it hurt if you squirted it at someone's face?
It did, yes.
Wait, so how did you guys get involved with Suicide Squeeze? I didn't even know you signed to that label.
Oh yeah, we did. I mean, so we had Help Yourself record people out, and they kind of said that release was just like, you folks were just like, hey, we recorded this, you should put it out, and they're like, okay.
I think it was we pressured them into doing it, or something.
They made
They
it
didn't
seem
feel-
like you suggested it.
I think originally we were just doing demos was the idea.
Yeah.
And then it turned out like
Pretty good.
We were like, okay, let's just release it. And then we sent it
And
to
then
them, and they had just put out a Chastity Belt record.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah.
And then Stacey did a couple videos for it with like I Only Fucked You as a Joke and How Do Girls Even Do It, and then they kind of just like got around the internet a bunch, and we went on a tour.
A 5-day tour.
We went
Yeah, we've been on 1 5
Of where?
Just like the
West
West Coast a
It
little
was
bit.
all drama. The whole time.
So much drama.
So much drama.
Oh my god.
And then
What was the most dramatic city?
no,
you don't have to
we,
get to the details.
we just like
that was when Pegarazzi kind of
we
started off.
were just like getting. It was a very fun party tour. We
Oh, it
went
was
with
so
Yeah, it was
fun.
awesome.
We went with
our-
Lisa Prank.
yeah.
Oh, great.
I was gonna ask because she's kind of an extra member, like a.
Oh yeah,
She
a little bit.
she usually performs with you.
Well-
like
we have 2 songs together on this next record.
Yeah, she went on that tour with us, and she kind of. We were like, we should do a tour song together, so we
yeah.
switched instruments a little bit, and she sings a song, "You're Not My Real Dad."
Right. Yeah, I saw you guys perform that at the Dabble once. That was really cool.
Yeah,
Earlier with Slut Ever. Was
Yeah.
that the- yeah.
so the time that I think it was almost like a year ago now when you opened up for Lulu's in that house show.
Oh, Werewolf Vacation.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was funny.
Was
yeah,
that-
yeah, we were on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that us or Ponytail?
No, it was no.
I'm sorry. All
No,
the
it-
shows run together.
No, it was you, and it was funny because I was kind of standing up front, and she started singing that song, And she like looked me right in the eyes for the first. You're not my dad. I'm like, man, I really hope that she doesn't sing to me the whole time. But then she like went around and did other people. Thank God.
That would be amazing if she.
That's what I was worried about. And then I was.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have her focus on one person.
No.
I just ruined that guy's night.
I hate that so much.
Just
I would hate
really
that if I were
stress
an
some.
audience.
Yeah.
I was there with my friend
Yeah,
Nicole,
go
and she
hide.
was like, "I was worried about that too. I can't believe I brought this old straight guy to a show." And, but anyway, so yeah, it seems like she often performs with you.
Yeah, she's a close
Whenever
friend.
possible.
Yeah. She's my roommate. We went on tour with her, and like,
How did you meet?
I met her because my other band Taco Cat used to play with her other band Lust Cats of the Gutters, and she was living in Denver, and we would always get paired together, and we always got along really well. She would like stay with us when she was on tour, and I would stay with her in Denver, and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Seattle working at the like SIF for 2 weeks. Can I stay with you?" And we like sort of tricked her into staying.
Yeah, but she moved here.
She moved here. Yeah, she was like,
Guys, I just got a library card in the mail, and for some reason the electricity bill's in my name now.
we like got her a job like pretty good. Like we got her a job at A Stranger kind of fast, like writing like blurbs
and then
we
Windows and Redwood.
Yeah, and then I was like, "There's a room opening up. Maybe you're."
This sounds like kind of like almost like the beginning of like a horror movie. I just came there for 2 weeks.
I like the library card move, but she's so great.
Because once you get the library, that's it. You're stuck.
Yeah.
You're in this
Seattle needed her.
And I have 4 overdue books. It's weird. But okay, so anyways, we got off topic. So, Suicide Squeeze. So, did you approach them? Did they approach you? Or did you just like move into their office and then all of a sudden start
tell them you're signing
writing contracts?
They asked us for. Jen, who works there, asked us for a copy of It's a Girl, our first release, and she was like, "I think
Couldn't stream it?
Yeah, we're interested." Just the download, and I sent it to her, and then I told her we were working on new stuff, and we were gonna actually record that. Like we recorded pretty much like when we said we were going to.
You stay committed to your schedules?
Yeah, but they were like...
Except if it's breaking up after 9
David
months.
met with us from the label and was like, "Yeah, we want to put you out." It was really cool.
He didn't even ask to hear any demos. He was just like, whatever.
Huh.
Well, yeah, because he had like seen our
Yeah.
live new songs, but we were like...
We wrote a lot of songs like 2 weeks before we recorded.
And I think those ones turned out the best.
Yeah. Well, like
We wrote, like, 3 or 4 songs in, like, a
4
week.
maybe.
Yeah, because we had been sitting on like 7 of them. Or how many songs are on that? Like 12?
I don't remember.
But we had a like good batch of them, but we like finished the last couple and we were really stoked on them.
Was one of the newer songs the Tinder song?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
No, that one
that wasn't.
we had that for a while.
We had that for a while. I don't think I totally memorized the lyrics until really
The
very
newest
recently.
songs are like our first 2 singles.
Yeah.
Nasty Girls,
And Let's Be Bad.
Let's Be Bad,
Oh, yeah,
and
we
then
wrote those
Since When Are
too.
You Gay,
Those were
Baby
the last
Bump.
3.
Baby Bump.
Cool Mom.
Cool Mom,
We
we
had
had
a
a
tour
rap
for a
with
while, but
yeah.
we finally like.
We played it on tour, I think,
Yeah.
and I just wasn't like done.
We had a lot of songs that we were kind of working on but hadn't performed, like Julia Shapiro too.
Or we had good idea. We always start out with a good idea for the name of it, and then it just.
You never start off with a bad idea? Really?
Oh, God.
I mean,
All our ideas are good.
Baby Bump is
What's
About-
Baby
Or a
Bump?
bad idea for.
Yeah.
Baby Bump's a pretty bad idea, I guess.
but I think it's pretty funny. It's about being like a fuck up who does coke at your friend's baby shower.
Baby Bump.
Yeah.
And you're just like, kind of like, I thought this was a party. Like,
Yeah, what the fuck?
yeah.
You're like the person who shows up with a
Yeah.
bag of Coke at a baby shower.
You're the horrifying
Yeah.
person from someone's past that is just like,
Party creep.
yeah, just like a total party creep.
So the Tinder song, I can't. I mean, I've seen you perform it. I can't understand the lyrics except the swipe left, swipe right part. What is it about? Like, what is the lyrics?
I'm saying like different types of people on Tinder.
Is
So
it
it's
like
like a
a-
trout guy. There's always like a guy holding a trout.
It's like,
What?
Have you not looked at
I've never
Tinder?
been on Tinder.
Oh my
yeah.
god, it's like 50% of the guys are holding a fish in their photo.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's not at all alluring for anybody.
No.
No,
feel
I
like.
think
like,
it is
oh,
for a
like-
Northwest.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know,
outdoorsy
but
types.
maybe in like as a third picture in the dating profile, but as your like main picture on
Yeah.
Tinder, like which isn't necessarily for.
The thing is like when you fish, like okay, it's kind of like so. I've never had an OK Tinder account, but a friend of mine, she always lets me swipe for her, and sometimes I do a few just as a joke. But I notice like a lot of times people will have their kid in the photo, which I can understand. It's like. This is it. Like, no, I don't want you to not know that I have this.
That's we sing about that too. Single dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so, if he's really into fishing, he's going to let you know. Like, you know what? No matter how great you are, you're second to this trout. If it's a good fishing weekend, I'm sorry that, it's your birthday.
Our friend Emily Coyote has the theory that the fishing pictures, because, like, a lot of, like, dudes don't have, like, pictures of themselves, except like the only time it's like this like glorious moment for them. Like, I got this fucking fish.
Like, this is when I would take a picture.
Yeah.
This is the best photo of me.
And
that
he's like, I
exists.
don't have any photos in the last 5 years except for these fish and trout photos.
I wonder if anyone's ever used a mugshot. It's the only picture I got.
I think I would love to make an account for you with a fake mugshot or a real one.
One of my friends made up a
How
kind
do
of
you
like
know?
fake account that when you swiped through, it went through the letter. It was like a black and white photo of his face, and then when you swiped through, it was like BADMAN.
Bad man.
Bad man. And then in his profile just said like, I'm a registered sex offender. Like,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Bad
like,
man.
so, yeah.
Was it just
Did
to
anyone
see if
ever-
anyone would respond?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just
Did
like, it was
anyone
kind of like an
respond
art
positively?
piece, I don't think, no.
Someone did one thing that I thought was pretty
Did
funny.
anyone respond?
I don't know. I should ask him. I doubt it.
It'd be funny if someone responded with, how bad?
Yeah. Ooh, you're a sex
Oh
offender.
god, that's awful.
I saw someone did one where they had a picture of a dog and they only responded with woofs and barks. It was pretty funny. Would any of you ever live in a cabin?
I'd love to live in a cabin.
That sounds weird.
Are you worried about ticks? Or what about towns taken over wholly by meth?
Yeah, I would be really worried about meth towns or possibly tick.
Have you ever
and
played a
Lyme
meth
disease.
town? Like you booked a show, then you realized it was a meth town?
Do towns just get branded meth towns and then like no one cares about them anymore and they're sort of written off the
I
map?
think the
Spokane
cops
a
start to
meth
care
town?
about them.
Spokane?
Omaha?
It's a little methy.
Omaha,
There's some
Nebraska?
Meth going on in
That's where I'm
Omaha.
from.
Just kidding.
Omaha? Oh man, do you remember that weird show we had there?
How could I forget?
Your guys' show seemed fun.
Whoa. I don't know.
Tour
That was-
story?
Yeah, Chastity Belt and Ponytime went on tour together a couple years ago. And we had a really interesting time in Omaha.
I'd love to hear about it.
Omaha on Halloween at this.
It wasn't even on Halloween.
Wasn't it?
It was,
Or
like,
it was like a week before.
it was
but
Halloween themed.
They were having
but-
their Halloween party at this bar, and it was like a very sexy Halloween party.
Oh boy.
It was like a DJ the whole time, and then just us.
The greatest
like
DJ in
two,
Omaha.
Yeah, people came for the DJ, and then they had us play, and everyone was like,
Yeah, and
I'm
my
on Molly,
mom
like,
and my
this isn't fun.
stepdad came to that show because they live the closest.
Was this the first time they'd seen one of your bands play?
No, but they haven't seen us play that many times. But like the
Did they
people
like-
who
did they
put
like
the show
Omaha or
what a
on
weird show.
were on ecstasy the entire time.
Yeah, they were like both moms, like ecstasy moms.
Yeah.
And they were
Is that
hitting on
in one of
Luke.
your new songs, Ecstasy Moms?
Molly
That should be a
Mom.
song. Ecstasy moms. Yeah, they were on a lot of different drugs. They were kind of mean to Chastity Belt too. I felt like
What?
they were condescending, you know? They were like, how old are you?
They kept pushing champagne on us.
Yeah, they were pushers. And they were the whole
Yeah, they were
place was-
kind of mad at us because we weren't partying enough.
Yeah.
But it was like it was like 6 It was early. We were gonna play the show. My parents were gonna be there.
It was only 6.
We're on tour. I mean, when we got there, you
Yeah.
know, when you get and you're like hanging around, you're like, I don't want to be wasted.
Were they like shaking up champagne
the
bottles
show.
and spraying
I
you?
don't know. There was like this elaborate
whatever you want,
backstage
whatever you
area.
want. Was it
Anything you
Kim?
want.
Yeah, anything you want. Just let me know. Anything. Drugs, alcohol, drugs.
Are you sure you don't want any drugs?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh.
Well, I feel like
an
they want you to
after-school
do drugs
special or
so badly
Yeah.
that I wouldn't want to like take
Exactly,
anything
and
from
that's
it.
what I was like.
It was
These people are
creepy.
freaking me out. I don't want anything to do with this. And like, why is this even? Like, I just
Yeah.
thought it was going to be.
Also, the whole
we were in
place was
Omaha.
decorated with naked Barbies, like hanging from the ceiling.
What?
In different.
Was this like a venue or a
sexual
house
positions.
show?
It was
like a
Or was
a
this like-
bar.
It was a
It was
bar,
like
you
a
said?
fancy bar. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Wait, are you sure you're not talking about like Saw 8? Because it sounds more
It
like
was
that.
no, it was really creepy.
And then a bunch of weird stuff happened that I'm not going to go into. But I did not have a good time.
I don't think that we should go into that.
Wait, I want to go into it.
We'll have to bleep it out later.
Yeah.
It was unpleasant. And on that tour, I was not drinking or smoking cigarettes, and I just could not handle it. It was too much.
Too much.
I had to take a walk around
It
the
was
block.
pretty funny though, looking back on it.
If you were at that show and want to tell your version story, email us at accentsonpurposepodcast@gmail.com.
If your name's Kim specifically, we want to hear from you.
Yeah, Kim,
I want Kim to be
You're-
I want
honest.
to hear your version.
Kim, the ecstasy mom.
Yeah.
Omaha's a weird place.
That's where I was born and lived till I was 11.
Do you know Kim?
No. I
Is
wish.
Kim your mom?
You can't
Do you
be
not
from
know
Carnation.
you?
and
Yeah.
I'm from both places.
Well, yeah, there's some
what's going on with
inconsistencies
you?
with your
Someone
story.
can be from 2 places.
No,
I've
you
lived
can't.
longer in Washington than I did in Omaha.
But you said that's where you're from.
Yeah, that makes things easier.
Why are you lying to our guests?
Because I got too many secrets.
I just have to tell the listeners, Bree just texted, "This is the worst thing I've done in so long. I'm so bored."
I got a text that said "answer me" all in caps, and I had to be like, "I'm busy right now. Stop."
Who?
Well,
I
that
see
was
that.
Bird's Law.
Oh.
So my thing when people want to answer texts for me,
Answer me.
I do all caps. Answer me.
Did that start with John Alex?
No,
Alex
I've
John?
done it for
Oh,
years.
No, I started doing
You
it.
did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, we do answer me all in caps, and it gets results really quick. It really stresses you out. Like, she's been texting me for hours, and I haven't said anything, and then answer me. And then I'm like, oh, I'm busy right now, but I'll get back to you later. Like, it just instantly gets results.
I use that on you, but I don't use that on anyone else.
It really stresses people out when you're not friends with them or don't know them very well. And I'm just joking around, but
So I have a shitty flip phone, and so I can do like a mass text, but it won't appear as a mass text. Like it seems like just individual text.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm gonna text everyone that I know, just answer me in all caps,
Oh, that's
and
good.
see what happens.
Because they wouldn't know that it's a group text.
Yeah.
One time we texted from your phone or someone else's a group text of "I hurt my back."
No, that was you're remembering it wrong.
I love that.
Am I remembering wrong?
You remember it was that I forget it was your special lady friend's roommate.
Yeah.
Your old special lady friend.
Yeah, thanks. You could just say friend's roommate or just a friend. But thanks for putting it out there like that. That's great.
Oh, you're the only person that's ever broken up with someone.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Your current girlfriend thinks that she's the first person you've ever dated, even though you're from Omaha, from Carnation.
I told you I have a lot of secrets.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next podcast. Joseph comes clean. No, but we said that we could switch phones for like 5 minutes and send out whatever text we wanted. And so I was sending texts like, "What's your data plan? Do you have AAA?" And she texted someone, "I've really hurt my back," and they freaked out.
Yeah, they're like, can I come help you?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my god, what do I need to do? Like, yo, where are you?"
But it wasn't even someone that, like, let's say that actually happened. Was it someone you would text for help? I don't think so. Yeah.
No, but it's someone that was like overly concerned.
Yeah.
It really hurt my back.
it's like your ex-boss.
Well, they were
or
probably
something.
like, why would they text me if this isn't an
No,
emergency?
because she was someone that was like, oh, I don't know, she's like,
She's nice.
She's
Yeah.
nice, and so she was like,
okay.
okay, he for some reason needs help.
He chose me. Maybe like you could only hit like so many buttons before your energy ran out, and it,
I'm gonna start doing that instead of answer me.
yeah, I really hurt my back. Oh my god.
I need attention. I really hurt my
I
back.
could write a song. I really hurt my back.
That's a good song title.
Is that what you guys do? Get song
It's a
titles?
great idea for a song title, in my opinion.
No bad ideas.
How many of your songs start off with the title?
Oh,
All of them,
100%.
yeah. Definitely all of them.
We still haven't written "Can you get pregnant from being a bitch?"
Oh yeah. Like you dropped your smile.
I think you dropped your smile.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I said you could borrow my lighter. I didn't say you could talk to me.
That's
Bitchy.
awesome.
Yeah.
No, awesome.
Yeah.
No,
You
that's
didn't
awesome.
say
Based
you
on
could
a
talk-
true story.
True story.
Well, yeah, I can imagine.
Just like, yeah, you can borrow my lighter. It's just like, ugh, God, I didn't want to get sucked into a
Yeah.
conversation. Like, I didn't say you could talk to me.
You don't have to like feel bad and try to talk to me because you're borrowing my lighter. I don't want to talk to you.
Or was borrowing the
Yeah,
lighter
or don't
the
use it
reason-
as an in.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that
To
too.
chit chat.
Yeah.
Again, while we're standing here. No.
Hey, you're smoking, I'm smoking. Why don't we go back to my house and smoke? That's how me and Joseph met. That's what he said to me.
No,
he wasn't smoking.
And I hate smoking
He
indoors.
had a candy cigarette.
Those used to be things, and my mom used to buy them for me, which is really messed up when you think about it.
We used to make our own
Yeah.
at home because our parents won't buy them for us. They were too expensive. We'd spend like all day at my grandma's
How do
house.
you
Like,
make those?
Yeah,
we'd
that's...
have like paper, and then we'd roll them up and then put flour in them, and then try to have like
That's
make
so
a little
weird,
thing and do
Stacey.
it
That's
because we
like-
wanted to smoke so bad. Because everyone in my family smoked like crazy constantly, like even like during dinner. It was those.
Yeah, that's how my aunt
I want
and
one.
uncles are.
Are they really expensive? Like candy cigarettes are expensive.
I was not.
Are they
a
more
wealthy
expensive?
child.
Are they more expensive than regular cigarettes?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
they're like
there's a lot
20
of
bucks a
taxes.
pack.
There's a lot
yeah.
of taxes on them. They're trying.
I don't
to,
think they actually exist anymore, though.
Oh, you
Candy
can.
cigarette?
You
You
can't.
can.
Danny knows a guy
I
apparently.
thought you
I
could
know
buy
that
them at
there's-
Onfellows.
I feel like they exist.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that
Remember-
weird candy?
They don't
I'm
taste
just not
that
talking
good,
to the
though.
right
They taste
people.
like chalk. They're just.
They
like,
do taste like
Sugar.
sugar.
Well, and they also had the kind that were gum.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good
When
one.
I remember, like in Boy Scouts and at school, making ashtrays. Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
just like a weird thing to
Yeah,
think
that
about.
is true.
Yeah, it was all about ashtrays and
And
smoking.
like when I was a kid, there was always a smoking section, and people like, a waitress was always like smoking and like, you know, putting stuff in and stuff.
But wait. So Julia, you went to school at Women College in Walla Walla, correct?
That's correct.
Did you ever
What?
go to the Rochester Tavern?
Rochester Tavern.
The Rochester Tavern.
The Rochester. Whoa, that really rings a bell.
It's like.
I think I've been there once. It's
it-
like super divey,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cowboy bar.
I don't know about cowboy.
Meth cowboys.
They do like where nice restaurants make you put on a dinner jacket. They make you put on a cowboy hat when you walk in and a belt buckle.
I'm pretty sure I've been there once.
I really like that bar.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite bars.
That was a crazy. I mean, I went there for the first 3 years. I couldn't go to bars, so I went there my senior year. Once.
I had to go to Walla Walla a couple times, or like 3 times, and I'd always go to that bar. And there's one time I was there, and there was this guy who had like a antique blue glass bottle, and he was trying to sell it to people, and no one would buy it. And he finally ended up trading it to the bartender for an order of fries. And when he was eating the fries, like he'd dip one, and like he was like eating it, he was like really proud of himself.
Oh,
He was
man.
I mean,
so
that's
That's
happy.
a good trade.
Yeah, that is
That's
a good trade.
But we need to pay some bills.
Sure.
All right, time to go to commercial?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to commercial.
Are you expecting a new baby? Experience the miracle of 4D ultrasound. Our 4D ultrasound uses the same safe ultrasonic sound waves used in your doctor's office. Our highly trained ultrasound technicians will provide you and your loved ones with an incredible experience in our comfortable home theater environment. To learn more, please call 407-704-7997. That's 407-704-7997. Or visit us on the web at momstobeultrasound.com.
I'd buy
Okay.
that.
You would buy that?
Sure.
I already bought it. All right, let's say, TriStar Pictures buys the rights to Childbirth. Who is going to play each of you in the movie version?
Whoa.
The movie version of Childbirth, the movie. Who's playing each of you?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
As
Nicolas
Brie
Cage
McKenna.
as Brie. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
No, is he wearing like a wig? Like, is he dressed as you, or is
Yeah.
he just Nicolas Cage?
More than looking like me or like trying to do the wig, I think that when he like freaks out, I really relate to that.
You relate to it.
Do you do that, or do you
Never
relate?
I
That's
would do it as
before.
good as him. I would just like him to be a better version of me.
Yeah.
He's the you've always wanted to be.
Yeah.
Nick Cage is the you we've always
You know how
wanted.
like when they're like having someone else play you in a movie, like you want like someone like more attractive. I want him to be more like intense than me. I want him to be
just like your personality,
like who I want to be
amplified.
Yeah.
So what's like the first scene in the movie of Nicolas Cage playing you? Like, how are you introduced into the movie?
He's just like spazzing out about something. He's just like freaking out. I don't know.
Like about bass strings?
Yeah.
He's at Guitar Center.
Yeah, I could see him throwing a tantrum like.
Yeah, he's throwing a tantrum.
during band practice.
Yeah. Exactly. He's at Guitar Center throwing a tantrum.
This fucking bass amp broke at my tape release party.
It's like,
so
even though that didn't
off.
happen, I wish it would have. And I wish Nicolas Cage could be there to freak out as me.
You know, Nicolas Cage should run a service where he will pretend to be you and go somewhere and freak out.
Yeah.
I just love him so much. Who would be you, Stacey?
Rhea Perlman
oh, yes.
of Cheers fame.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What else was she in besides Cheers? She had to be in something else.
Nothing I can think of.
What more did she need to do, though?
She was in Matilda.
I don't know why that's funny that you know that.
Matilda's a good movie.
Oh, you do have that Matilda tattoo.
Yeah.
It's just a DVD cover on your ankle. Julia?
I don't know.
Like, is there like an actor or actress who's like people say, no, you look like?
Yeah. Well, I've gotten. Someone told me I look like Helen Hunt, and girls just want to have fun. I don't know.
Oh, that's.
And then someone told me I look like Chloe.
Everybody says
Seven.
every girl I know has gotten told they look like Chloe 7 years.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I have. You probably have.
I don't think so.
You've
So
been
did-
told that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So they're just gonna cast her, and it's gonna be like the Clumps, like, or
She
she's
could
gonna
just
have to
play all of
every
us.
hour.
Yeah, she could just play all of us and wear different wigs.
Jennifer Aniston.
She could play me.
She's allowed to.
She's allowed to, yeah. Apparently I'm Rachel on Friends.
Like your personality. I've never seen it, so
Oh,
You've never seen Friends, really?
no.
Oh, I'm
I
surprised.
actually
I'm 65
hadn't
years
really watched it that much until it got on Netflix.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just revisited it. Got rid of it.
Yeah, I've never seen an episode. I've seen like maybe like 30 seconds. Oh, actually, me and Nicole and some other people were in a hotel. We were at a La Quinta Inn.
Who's
And
Nicole?
Nicole is a sometimes co-host of this podcast. But
I
we
feel like there's more to that story.
no, Nicole and I have the most platonic friendship
It's true.
possible.
Do you want it to be a little more?
No,
No, God, don't.
What? That's not even a thing.
I know, but don't ever let that
So
happen.
we were on a road trip and we were going to stay at a La Quinta in Eugene, and so I hate watching TV except when I'm in a hotel room, and then I only want to watch usually Fox News.
So nice.
But I was flipping through the channels and Friends came on. She's like, yes, 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 and I was like, no, we're not watching Friends. I've never seen an episode. I'm not breaking that now. And then My Cousin Vinny was on. Which is
Great movie.
It's our favorite movie. Like it's
You're
our
Nicole?
Sometimes people have a song.
Oh, you guys
We
have a favorite movie.
We have a movie, yeah.
You guys have a song?
They're very
We don't have a song. We have a movie. It's because we're watching a bunch of Southern
Does
Water
sound
dramas.
romantic.
Do you have a special,
You're
like,
staying at a
little
La
spot you like
Quinta.
to get away to? Yeah, why were you in a hotel together?
There were two other.
As funny as I think this is,
Yeah.
I don't even want to entertain the idea of you and Nicole, like, even as a joke.
It would
You
be
and
Because you'd be kinda
Nicole.
jealous.
Oh, I'd be so jealous.
Joseph would
Is
be
this a love
jealous.
triangle?
I love it. Now we're
Wait,
getting
why are we talking about the Access on Podcast movie? Not Hotel Love Triangle.
I was just at a hotel in Eugene, and Friends
it La
was the
Quinta?
only. No, it was called the Phoenix.
Friends is the only thing on TV?
Yeah.
Is that
And I
because the
was
building
really
burned down
flipping
and then they
around.
rebuilt it?
Probably.
I love Friends. I love it.
I don't care for it.
Brie would be Phoebe.
I've been getting that
I
since
would
I,
be
since I was a little girl.
Rachel. Who would Stacey be? Chandler.
Tom Selleck. I know he's
Stacey
in
would be
it.
Chandler.
Chandler.
I don't want to be Chandler.
You don't get to choose. She didn't want to be Rachel.
It makes sense though, because no one ever has
Just
any
be
idea
thankful
where
that
I
you're
work.
not
Which is
Ross.
ridiculous.
Or what you do.
Yeah.
You
They'll
in
be
the
like,
CIA,
hey,
right?
are you working tonight? Like, I work at 7 a.m. at a coffee shop.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh, coffee shop. So, okay, in Seattle, where is, for ratio of what you're spending on money to the coffee you're getting, where's your favorite place to get coffee?
Oh.
in ratio to
like maybe it's like some people have said like the Sunoco in Beacon Hill. So it's not necessarily the best coffee, but for what you're spending, it's like a really good coffee.
best bang for your buck coffee.
Bang for your buck or dollar for drink?
I like any 7-Eleven or McDonald's.
Get gas station
Get
coffee.
$1.
Oh my god, me and Stacy briefly had a blog where we reviewed gas station coffee.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Just forgot about that.
On tour or just in Seattle?
No.
A blog.
Bree and I have a bit of a
What
pet.
website?
So it's called
posting.
blog is short for weblog. It's popular with the kids these days.
I never heard of it.
You should check it out.
A blog. Tell
Yeah.
me more.
I think we only did 2, but we were like, oh, the gas station on Jefferson and
We only did
12th
2.
or whatever.
2 or 3.
We
We
did
just
2.
got going and then we had to end our
It's
blog
easy to
relationship.
it's easy
was
to
it a
get.
Tumblr?
It was
It
not
wasn't,
even.
it was a
it was a
WordPress
blog.
site.
It was a blog spot.
Blogspot?
Oh,
Blogspot?
we got
Whoa.
If you register all of these, like it's a
was a
Twitter, it's
while
like
ago.
Yeah, I think
Was
we
it a
deleted
Zanga?
it.
Do you remember Zanga? Live journal.
What is Zynga? Did you have a live journal? I bet you did.
I think I did. I wonder where it is. It's floating out there somewhere.
I missed the whole live journal thing.
Yeah, that was
I don't
cool.
like
Well, I like when
writing
people used to just like actually say what they did each day. Like, I have a blog. I have a live journal.
That's for people who like school. Like, oh, I know what I want to do. I want to write.
I think
like
it's
a
for people
paper.
who don't have friends.
Oh.
wait, but you said you had one.
Yeah, I didn't have friends in school.
Did you guys all have Friendsters? It's funny.
No, I didn't get into the internet till after Friendster.
I
How old
did
are
not.
you though?
Yeah. No,
How
I had
old
a
am I?
MySpace,
Yeah.
though.
Right now?
Yeah.
Wait, no. How old are you tomorrow? What the fuck?
I mean, it'd be the same answer.
What? No, wouldn't it be one day more?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't need to do it in days, just years.
27.
Okay. That makes
So
sense.
Friendster.
I'm 65 years old. If you want to know.
I looked into my Friendster, and I was like a teenager when I was going in. It's like frozen in like this like 19-year-old drama. I feel like.
It still exists. It's out
Yeah,
there.
you can still log in, and it's like, you know, MySpace.
Really?
doesn't
How
have
is
I
that.
tried to log into my
how is that
MySpace and I
still,
couldn't-
Like, who's paying the money to keep that up?
That's crazy.
Dude, what's going on with MySpace? I wanted to. I thought I had a bunch of sweet photos saved in that, and I can't.
Yeah,
Me
same.
too.
Yeah, MySpace got really weird.
They're locked.
I had a
It's
band
so
up
hard
on
to
MySpace,
use.
and
I know.
there were songs, and then now it's gone.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
looked
I'm
your
just
band
like-
up on there because it must
Apple
have stopped.
Saucy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
what's
could-
this band?
Oh, this was just this rap duo I was in.
This is little old thing.
Yeah.
This is little old thing. How is it?
We were called Apple Saucy.
Can we get Gary to play some Apple Saucy?
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah,
Gary?
Applesauce.
Gary,
Yeah, come on, Gary.
Gary, can you cue up some Apple Saucy?
Gary is really frustrated right now. He has 4 computers searching all of MySpace trying to find it.
See what he can do. What's
Yeah,
the best
we'll see
Apple
what-
Saucy song?
What's your buzz clip?
Octopussy Party at the parentheses Party at the Beach was pretty good. What
Did
else?
you-
Mistletoe Ho, that was our Christmas song.
You love titles.
yeah, yeah.
Very important.
I think Birthday Suit was one, birthday themed. We only had 4 songs, but they were
Really good.
Yeah, I've re-listened to them, and some of the lines make me cringe, but some I'm like, that's clever. Go me.
Have you tried? Are you gonna try to get them released? Like as like a
Maybe I
record,
should.
like a record store day, like 5 anniversary.
I'm waiting till I'm as famous as I'll be, and then I'll release them for a lot of money.
Is there an app that tells you like how close you are? Like
To how famous you'll
How
ever be.
famous- I think when you start being less famous, then that's when I would release. Like you're famous, you hit some kind of peak,
yeah.
and then you can feel, that fading, and then that's when you release all your old stuff.
is there any celebrity that you're dreading dying because of the outpouring of sympathy that person will receive? I'm being serious.
Wait,
I love this question.
because of that, like your own outpouring
Okay,
of
so like
sympathy or other people's?
you hate this person, and then like on
Oh.
Facebook and in like newspapers, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, like it's so sad, and you're gonna have to like deal with that for like a week.
Whoa, I've never thought about that.
Oh, this is really dark.
Garrison Keillor has been a popular answer. Joseph said Eddie Vedder. The Queen is one of mine. I'm dreading that happening.
Yeah. I don't feel like I necessarily hate that many celebrities because I don't know them. And if I do hate them, it's kind of like a love-hate thing. Like, I love to hate them.
Like, name one that you love to hate.
Someone that I love to hate?
Yeah.
I mean, like, Nicolas Cage. Like, you know?
What?
No, when he dies, oh my god, I'm just going to turn the computer off because, like, everyone's going to be sad. There's going to be, like, 8 million YouTube clips loaded. You know, his death is going to be... I think the president's going to take the flag
really sad about that.
Half down, half to half mast.
Half down.
Taylor Swift.
Is that just because she's in town today?
Is she in town?
There was
she's playing tomorrow.
She's our next guest, actually.
There was a photo of how many...
Actually, I see her banging at the door. She's, like, looking at her watch. We were supposed to interview her next, but we can do that later.
I don't want to have to talk to her in the hall.
She's going to stay at your house tonight.
Well, we have the indoor and then we have the exit doors. So.
I would love to just pop out before.
Yeah.
I thought that you... Oh, no, you did see her live and you hated it.
Yeah.
Why did you hate it? Wait, why did you see her live? Did you win tickets?
No, my ex-girlfriend was friends with her manager or something weird, and she got really good seats, but I was crazy hungover.
Were her parents right next to you or something?
Her parents came and asked me what was
Wait,
wrong
the ex-girlfriend
with me.
or the other?
They're like, why aren't you smiling?
I met the mom and the dad and the manager, and they all were like, "Is she okay? Are you all right?" And they gave me a pick, like a Taylor Swift pick, and I should mention that I also really don't like Taylor Swift. I was going because it was free, and pop concerts are like fun.
Was
and
it
weird.
like the Tacoma Dome?
I would go.
Yeah.
For free.
It's fun to just like go to those for no reason. If you have free tickets, just like go check it out. It's fun.
I'm like, I hate crowds. It's not that I'm afraid of them. It's that like I just get really angry, and like huge crowds like really upset me.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like huge crowds. And like,
I hate when you're like in a crowd and you're just walking so slowly, you know, just like baby steps.
That
That's
show
the
was so
worst feeling.
trippy. It was like being at a Spice Girls concert in the '90s or something. Even though I didn't do that, but it's like what I imagine.
If you were at a Spice Girls concert in the '90s, please
what
email
you'd
us.
Imagine.
It's just like hysterical little girls with signs and like stuff. It was really cool. It was like crazy seeing like all these like 8 to 13-year-old girls losing their minds. They were so stoked. But I was so hungover, I was not having a great time. And I don't super care for her music.
I didn't really either until this last album.
You like the pop?
I
You
mean,
like '89?
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, like, I haven't really.
I kind of like Blank
listened to it that
Spaces.
much.
In
Yeah.
like a brainless. Like,
I
pop
listened
way.
to it really high the other day, and it kind of transformed my
My bandmates in my other band, Taco Cat, are in a Taylor Swift cover band called the Ex-Girlfriends, and they love Taylor Swift so much, and it's kind of cute to me. Like I like their punk
their version
versions of Taylor Swift way better than I like Taylor Swift.
I don't know what Taylor Swift sounds like.
The only time I
Maybe
ever
Gary could pull something
no,
up.
Gary.
We will get... Yeah, Gary does not like litigation.
No.
I don't know any music that's like newer than 10 years old. Because I'm old.
The only time I ever heard was Taylor Swift was, and I'm joking, I was watching 60 Minutes and they did a segment on her, and that's the only time I ever heard Taylor Swift songs. She's a businesswoman. That's what they kept saying throughout the whole thing.
She's not on Spotify, so I just don't listen to her. I think if she were on Spotify, I would listen to her.
Julia calling out Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I hate when artists do that. They're like, I don't support Spotify. It's like, you're already famous, that's why. Like, you don't need it. But if any of our bands were on Spotify, it would just hurt us, I think. It sucks. I don't know.
You're not on Spotify?
No, we are, but
Okay.
I think, like, I feel like
Oh, if you
we
took
need
a
to
stance.
be. Yeah.
Like if you took a
Well,
stance.
Childbirth isn't on it, actually, but
I think our next record will be
yeah.
Help Yourself. Wasn't distributed by Spotify or however that works.
I bet that we could get on there.
Yeah.
If you work for
Look at that.
Spotify and you want the It's a Girl by Childbirth, please email us. Please email us at accentsonpurposepodcast@gmail.com.
I think it's kind of helped our Bandcamp revenue, actually.
Yeah.
you folks have often had very interesting merchandise at your merch table. Can you tell some of our listeners, which I'd like to point out that our station is broadcasting at 99 watts of power, which means that we get all the way up to Bellingham, down to Santa Cruz, and all the way to Kansas City. Can you tell some of the things that because you've had diapers, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Used?
We did have
No,
We had
diapers.
adult diapers.
We left them
They
somewhere.
were sort of based on one of our songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was at when you played the cockpit. I think I saw you had diapers.
Yeah. And then we left them at the cockpit. Never saw them again.
Do you think we can have them?
Yeah, we should
Bill 'em
see if
for
we
Get
can get
those
those
back.
back.
Yeah, maybe I can swing by on the way out.
Our first show, or like one of our first shows, we had an old orange and a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone buy it?
They bought both.
Uh-huh.
Both
Yeah.
were sold by the end of the show. Pony.
Last night we had a maxi pad.
Did someone buy that?
No, sorry, excuse me. I'm having a
No
cold.
one bought the
We were
Mexican?
gonna. We found Gross Out had really cheap pregnancy tests. They were like $1. And
Yeah, they were in a huge box. Like,
Yeah,
it was
they
like
were-
as big as a cereal.
They were
box.
like sketchy ones, and we were gonna put our "It's a Girl" album downloads when we were out of tape.
Yeah. We wanted to
Sell them
get
with pregnancy
custom
tests.
ones.
Yeah, but I guess they don't do that. I looked it up online. I don't know.
That's weird.
They do everything else.
I know.
Hats, shirts, but not pregnancy tests. Maybe we could just get a label maker and just stick
Spray paint?
That's a crazy
Yeah,
idea.
a label maker. Would be so cool. We could just stick childbirth labels on
label maker?
everything.
No,
I love
Never.
label makers. Let's do this. This is a great
I
idea.
hate label makers.
Are you
no, just
kidding
kidding.
me?
I don't know.
Why do you like
That's a
confusion?
weird.
Yeah.
Why do you like confusion? Why don't you like
I
labels?
don't know. I was kind of deciding.
Oh, you're against labels? I don't want to
I'm against labels.
Do they use them in meth labs? Is that why you don't like them? Or wait,
Wait, I
no,
thought she
would
was
like
pro
them.
I
meth.
like them.
Wait,
Yeah.
Bree, didn't you buy
Did they
meth at
distribute
Taco Bell?
ticks?
I didn't say I bought it. I said I was fine with them using that as a lab at
When
night.
was the last time you sold meth?
Well, I haven't sold the meth. It's really
Oh.
I said I was pro other people selling it.
Gary has a different story about the last time you sold
Oh.
meth because right now he's on like his 5th shift and he says it's all because of you.
He's powering
Poor
through.
Gary.
He is the only engineer here.
Well, Taylor Swift is banging at the door. She's holding up her contract. We guaranteed we would interview her next, so we're gonna have to say goodbye. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you very
Any
much.
last words?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Any shows coming up or websites to plug?
Oh, they played last night, Joseph. I think that you were supposed to go to that.
Yeah.
Where were you?
We're pretty bummed.
They dedicated every song to you.
Thanks.
We were waiting for you
I'm
to
so
arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's upsetting that you weren't there.
Yeah. When are you playing again?
So
Not
far,
until
I think
October. What is it?
Our
October
record release is
4th.
October 2nd.
2nd.
Second.
At Chop Suey.
Like,
If you want to book
awesome.
Chastity or Chastity.
Whoa.
Whoa,
If
that's
you want to
never
book
happened.
Childbirth, Pony Time, Taco Cat, or Chastity Belt, email accentsonpurpose@podcast.com.
We're booking for them now.
So this has been another week of Accents on Purpose. My name is Danny, and I want to say one finger on the pause button, one foot in the grave.
And thanks for listening.
That's what people say. I go on too many days, but I can't make them stay. And that's what people say. That's what people say. So I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the players wanna play, 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 play. And the haters wanna hate, 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 hate. I just wanna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off. Heartbreakers wanna break, 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 break. And the fakers wanna fake, 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 fake. I just wanna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm running on my feet. And that's what they don't see. Ooh, that's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. I'll make the rules up as I go. And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. So I keep cruising.
Are you ready to record?
I'm ready to record.
Okay, yeah, it's there.
Okay.